Hi, welcome to Petzio. I'm Pet Guy Robert Church. This is my Osaka tank that we have in my living room here, and we're going to do some decorating, some aquarium decorating tips today. It's a lot of fun. Aquascaping, actually, is what we call it in the biz. A lot of fun. It's a very important part of the hobby, and I think you'll find that you get a lot of enjoyment out of it. So some quick tips for you. Number one, I've taken everything out of my tank, and that's a good place to start, is with an empty tank. One of the first things we want to do is slope the gravel to the back of the aquarium. And what that does is it kind of adds a little bit of depth to the tank, and it also helps to kind of reflect the light back in, and it just creates a lot of texture. So it's a nice thing to do, and then you can still always decorate around that. One of the other things you'll want to remember when you're decorating your aquarium is have a towel handy, because then you don't track water all the way down the hall. Maybe don't use the good towels, huh? You already get in enough trouble with your wife, don't you? Maybe that's just me. So we've sloped our gravel back. Now I'm gonna start. I've got this is a pretty natural tank. I use a lot of driftwood. And when you take driftwood out of the aquarium, make sure you don't have any little animals hiding in some of the little holes in the wood, because they can kind of suffer if we do that. So we'll just pop our wood back in here, and then we're going to plant around it. A lot of people use live plants in the aquarium, and I certainly recommend it. I don't have live plants in my aquarium because I have some plant-eating species in here. I've got a green severum who really does quite a number on plants. I also have a giant Peruvian apple snail, and he's a big plant eater as well. So I don't think plants are going to do too well in here. I find the plastic plants live a lot better for me, frankly. So I really like the color and the natural feel of driftwood. It also, a lot of times driftwood has tannins in it, tannic acid. And so if you have a lot of South American species that live in the Amazon River Basin, it'll soften up the water a little bit for you. I also have some frightened wood here. So frightened, it's petrified. I know you're laughing inside. Anyways, this is petrified wood. It looks great in an aquarium if you can find it. And typically you can just pop a couple pieces down there as an accent. There's my one big ornament that my fish all like to go hang out inside. And now I'm going to plant the tank. So now all we got to do is pop some plants in there. We've got our basic structure. Plants do a lot. They provide hiding places, some color, and one of the things you might want to keep in mind is try to stick with sort of the same kind of plants. I always find that a tank with similar plants has better continuity than if you've got one kind of plant like this and one kind of plant like that. They just look nicer. And you can use shorter ones for the foreground. Put it right up at the front. Oop, bury them down in the gravel. This poor little fella's lost his base. There we go. And that's it. Now all you need to do is take half an hour, let the water clear itself up, and you've got a beautiful new aquarium, and your fish are gonna love it. Fish love a newly decorated aquarium. It's a whole new world for them to explore. So that's it for me. For Petsio.com, I'm Pet Guy Robert Church.